Hello, I'm Stacia. Welcome back to my channel, the only place where you can see a random to-do list in the background of every single video. So, Lindsay Ellis quit YouTube. Something I am not going to comment on because I haven't watched a full one of her videos since she was the nostalgia chick, and I was in middle school. The reason I bring this up is Lindsay Ellis quitting YouTube has sparked seemingly every one of my favorite YouTubers commenting on it. Lindsay, we're so sorry to see you go. Lindsay, you were such a proponent early on of BreadTube. People commenting on other people commenting on Lindsay's departure. I've always been kind of aware that YouTube is a small circle and BreadTube is an even smaller circle, but how is it that I'm still surprised when I'm reminded that all of my favorite YouTubers know each other? And they even know the YouTubers I liked when I was a dumbass 8th grader. Is it that every YouTuber that becomes pretty popular has spent so long on the platform that they already know all of these other famous YouTubers and can reference them? Or is it that the already famous YouTubers, when a newcomer comes up and gets popular enough to insert mile marker here, that they welcome them, include them in a podcast, shout them out on their channel, reference their videos? Why is it that all of the leftist YouTubers know each other? And is it a good thing? I know that there's a certain production quality required to get popular on YouTube, and that my own poor production quality is more due to laziness than a lack of funds, because nice cameras really aren't all that expensive anymore. So then why am I so bothered? Why am I so jealous that YouTubers who are supposedly do it yourself, you can do it in your own bedroom, have really nice set? Why can't I just Google these things instead of making a video? But is Googling information about these YouTube celebrities giving in to the culture that tells me I should care about these people and I should want to be like them? Or do I just want to be like them by myself without the culture? Is it naive to think that the culture doesn't influence me at all? Mostly, I just try not to give a shit and watch who I like, but in doing so, am I neglecting searching out smaller creators who put more effort into their content? Are smaller creators like smaller businesses where you're supposed to support them, or else the whole world will fall to the powers of the elite few? That's hyperbole, by the way. I guess that's the same thing as asking, if I hate Amazon, is it my duty to find the smallest business possible to patronize instead? If I dislike the celebrities of Hollywood and how much wealth they have, is it my responsibility to find the smallest content creators instead? Is this morality debate just me being selfish because I have 4 subscribers, 2 of which are just also me on other channels, and I want to feel better about myself? Should I feel better about myself when clearly less effort goes into my videos than all of the creators I enjoy? Or should I forgive myself because all of these creators seem to have a staff of writers to help them out, and that's something I don't have? And I also have like a job and a school, and on top of that, I'm not really a writer, I'm a geography major. But then is that the functional equivalent of me being like, of course I'm not good at engineering, I'm not an engineering major? Meanwhile, I try to do an engineering job. Obviously, large content creators have responsibility, or should have responsibility, for the reactions of their followers to their work, but do I and other people like me with my 2 actual followers have a responsibility to educate ourselves and put effort into our videos that no one is probably going to see? If I'm posting this publicly, do I have the responsibility to educate others that may or may not watch this video? Okay, now I'm just getting off track and asking a bunch of questions so I sound introspective. I'm not really sure why it bothers me that all of my favorite creators know each other. Obviously, if there's people putting out similar content in similar quality levels, I want to know about them because more of something I enjoy would probably also be something I enjoy. And I'm not really sure why I'm kind of bothered / envious of creators who have higher production value or more staff to write their scripts, because I know that The better scripts and the better production value make it easier for me to watch the videos on 2 times speed before I lose my attention span. So the question of this video, creators try to keep reminding us that big content creators are people too, and we should care about their feelings because clearly they read through every single comment of ours. And while it feels like creators criticize us for pretending that we know them and can judge them and deem them either unworthy or create a parasocial relationship with them, isn't it they who open every video with a friendly greeting, who try to make every video as personable as possible, and who try to make us like them as much as possible in order to sell more merchandise and gain more subscribers? Their whole job is to make us feel like we know them and can trust them and enjoy to watch their videos. So are we at fault to succumbing to that? And while cancel culture is real and mob mentality can be bad, at what point does it cross over into taking down someone powerful who's done something wrong into harassing an individual person because they said something slightly wrong? Does it cross the line when it becomes successful? Is cancel culture okay as long as it fails, but bad when it actually succeeds in making the person feel genuinely bad about something? And if the goal is to make someone feel genuinely bad at something, at what point do they have to feel way too bad for it? Now I'm just asking questions because I can't even pretend to be educated enough to answer them, or to do research into it, or to pretend like there is some answer out there other than the one you give yourself to make you feel better about your own actions, other than the one I give myself to make me feel better about my own actions. I think this is where I'm going to end the video because honestly, editing 10 minutes seems like a lot of work, and I don't want to do more than that. So here's the end. Remember, if you enjoyed this video, do whatever the hell you want. I'm not your mom.